What is up, everybody? Circon here, bringing you another little replay cast here. This time in the Leo. We're in Tundra. We're playing solo. We're playing the Leo 1. This is basically a pretty good showcase of why taking the hill is a really good idea, and why you should almost always take the hill, regardless of the 1-2 line. Maybe even like if you're in heavy or you're in a platoon of heavies, you might want to go one line. But for the most part, taking the hill is so important on Tundra. And it's probably game winning, I'd say like 8 or 9 or, 8 or 9 times out of 10. So we're in a Leo, take some easy shots here. E49, 260 shows up, blasts me. Gets a pretty good shot off. You don't see too many 260s, so it's always interesting to see. So this Leo 1 also climbed up, we shot him whilst he went up, and now he's gonna leave. Auto aim and go for it. Don't need to aim much at a Leo, especially these distances. This gun is just amazing. So now we have the hill. There's no artillery, and there's a bunch of TDs we can just snipe away at. Yak Panther 2 didn't really go for cover at all. So I shoot, go back. Pretty basic stuff. Sneaky shots like this is where the Leo really excels. The 260 is still holding it at the bottom of the hill there, but he's not ever going to climb up. There's no way in hell. And now, when you have the hill like this, you can shoot so much of the map. You can basically shoot everywhere except the one line, which is pretty bananas. It's pretty crazy. Except for a couple of hills here and there, but for the most part, you can shoot, a good like 70% of the map from just these two spots right here. So I'm playing patiently here, just sitting on the hill, sniping as much as I can. I mean, it's just the early game. It's only 3 against. We only lost 2 against their 3. We're not winning anything yet. So 260 has like the pike nose of the I-7, so hitting the unangled pike like that is fine. So he has a 260, so he's probably a good player. Most 260 are relatively good. I mean, getting a 260 is quite the feat, I'd say. I still don't think the 260 is that good of a tank, and I'll show you guys why soon. So I bounced down the side of the turret, but the side of the turret always feels a lot weaker than the I-7. In general, if you see this shot, right through the top of the turret, like it's shots like that. Oh, and then here I accidentally blocked the 50 view. It was really dumb. But luckily he bounced the Ekman 2. I thought he was just gonna storm forwards, so that was my bad. But luckily he didn't die. But yeah, the 260 has paper, turret armor on top that you can pen really easily. And that's one of my many gripes with it, is that it's just not as good as an I-7. You grind your way through a billion missions just to have pretty much a worse I-7. Yeah, it's better in some respects, it's a bit faster, the apes are standing around, blah blah blah. But for being an actual heavy tank, it's not actually that good. But yeah, standard stuff here in the Leo. Making this Yak Panther trying, like, I'm okay with taking this hit, but I'd rather not, obviously. I'm just playing as cautious as possible. And stuff like this, the short ranges, peeking out, quick shots, that's what the Leo is really good at. So the prototype died there. I would have picked him up otherwise. It would have been no issue. So we're doing really well. Obviously taking the hill is super, super important. We have people on the hill right now as well, still sniping and poking away at people. It's really annoying. So this Yak Panther, or Yak Panzer, I should say, was just not paying attention. Now he's obviously is, and we're kind of closing out the game. So what I do here is just like, alright, I either take the shot or he misses. I don't care, either way. So obviously he hits me, but I still have all my consumables, and I didn't get ammo wrecked for once, which is always a good thing. Choose lower plate again, because we know he's on a reload. TCD1 takes him out, really nice, and he gets taken out by a full health I-7. I'm like, shit. I didn't expect a full health I-7 at this stage of the game. That's why we were winning quite handily. We are, but I just didn't expect an I-7 at full health here. So taking the Ekman's shot was not that good for fighting this I-7. Otherwise, I could be a lot more lenient here and took 1 or 2 shots from the I-7. But using my agility here, I don't think the I-7 can do much of anything, and then he makes the fatal mistake of backing up in the I-7, and that's an easy tracking shot for me, and apparently he already used the repair kit. So now I can just put some sneaky shots into the back of the track there and finish him off, picking up the 4th kill. And now it's just the E100 and the 263 left on the one line. And the E100 is a one-shot. The object might be an issue. But I can take an object hit. I cannot take an E100 hit, so we gotta take out the E100 first. It would make more sense anyway. Taking out a gun out of the battle is almost always better. Than in any situation. Taking the gun out of the fight is almost always better. But now we have the back of a 263 who's facing an I7, so this should be a clean shot here. Auto aim, no problem. And then the I7, I think, bounce or something. And he gives me the Top Gun. So, there you have it. A quick and dirty, about 6-minute game in the Leo 1. As always, I'm going to take a look at the post-game stats. You guys will see how much stats were, how much damage was done. This was about 11,000 dominate game, according to my replay analyzing program. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little replay. Let's take a look at the post-game stats real quick. Alright, so the post-game stats here. Leo 1, obviously an ace. Top Gun we picked up in the end because I7 independent the 263 basically, which is rather nice. How much damage did we do? A devilish Satan number of 6660 and then another 6. Reaching almost 7,000 damage there. 1300 basic speed. We made 33k. That is with running the premium consumable, the chocolate. And resupplying ammunition and repairing the vehicle, obviously. So 33k is not that bad. We gathered reaching almost close to 4k XP there. We picked up about 1900 assistance damage as well. So overall, a really good game for the Leo 1, and showing you why on Tundra getting the hill is very important. It gives you so much map presence. It's just crazy. You can really dominate the game from there. Especially in a Leo like this, where you're fast, you're agile, you can you have a lot of gun depression, and you can make the gun really work for you. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little replay cast. There'll be more to come, so make sure to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.